I think Richie kind of answered the question from Instagram. It was a viewer asking when we would be able to file, and I think that answer was contained in Richie's response. But if you could you kind of expand on the 12-month window that we have, and kind of just explain some of the differences between, and you talked about it a bit, but just to kind of hammer that point a little bit more for the audience, the differences between how we have to unionize or how we have to organize under the NMB versus the NLRB and some of the other, companies we've seen around the nation in the last couple of years, and how we've seen some gains, Starbucks and I
Sure.
think Volkswagen and things like that. What are the differences between those drives and the drive that we have to deal with here?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're at a distinct disadvantage. There's no doubt about that. And I'll talk about, not to get too deep into acronyms, but the difference between the NMB and Railway Labor Act, which is what we are governed by, and the NLRB, which the National Labor Relations Board, which is what governs all other union elections in this country. Under the NLRB, they first of all, they only need to organize location by location. So even if Amazon or Starbucks or any of these groups has, hundreds of thousands of employees, they need only organize 20 of them at a store in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They can go location by location. And, the similarity is that their cards are only good for 1 year, but they don't need 50% plus one to file. They can file with 30% and have an election. They don't need, they can do electronic card signing. That means you can download something and do your electronic signature